Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is a Wednesday evening. Happened to be 9/4, the 4th of September 2024. My name is Damon Phillips. I'm your host for DP Unfiltered, live right here on the Vibes Corner Radio. So you can just tell Alexa or one of them people if you play, if you're lazy like me. Or if you want to see my beautiful guest this evening, yes, because Devon not come yet. So they're all beautiful. Well, and Devon the dung, so I'm not add him to the video tool. Me don't say messy. If you want to see my beautiful guests, please go to my YouTube channel. It's Damon Lifestyle TV. Or we're also live on a Facebook. No, me can't add Devon. Yep, and Devon there.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're going to all our reasoning. And so Shanti did not get the video. Devon, did you get a video from me, sir?
Yes, I did. I did.
I'm gonna play it now, so everybody gonna see it. But let me just summarize it. So this young lady, I saw a clip from TikTok a couple weeks back where there's a statistic saying that by 2030, half of women, or about 60% of women in the world, will be single and childless. 60% or half. I want to explore. I want to know why, and let me put it out there. I don't know. Me guess them status. If they want to declare, it's fine by them. I don't know if they're in the that cohort. I have no idea. They can declare, like I say. I just only supposed to did rebut me or argue. But anyways, I want to know why she went on to say, and Sasheen told me that because she got the video. She never get the topic, but she get the video. That she had this discussion with somebody recently, and she have her reasons behind it. I don't think it's anything new, but this was extension to what I saw about not just the caption. By 2030, half of women are going to be single and childless, or childless. She went on to say there are females that enjoy sharing. I'm from Jamaica, so I know that there's a whole heap of reason why people share. Me love go club. Well, me used to love go club and dance, and something that was a staple of the party is the girl with the tightest step forward, and the whole crowd would move. The whole would they just flood the dance floor, and I'm like, so how them know? But me think that every woman tell themselves that them are the best. So again, for my guests, you record up all of that a while ago. So yes, it's a live, but we're live on radio. So anything we go say depicting whatever graphic, we have to code it up because can't afford to go sell bag juice like that I found me. Want a little want to keep a little work. So yeah, anything I go say, please not make the people them lose them broadcasting license. Good evening, Mr. Controller, sir. Good evening to you. All right. So if you guys want to participate in the show, feel free to do so. Later on, I'm going to drop my phone number if you're watching and you don't have it. And you want to participate, you want to add your 2 cents, later on, me I go do that. But for now, let me play the video so we're all going to be on the same page. So nobody can accuse me say me never did share the video. All right. So let's go to it right now. All right, here goes.
Sharing a guy.
That's not the biggest.
So I didn't,
not able.
it's like I didn't create this world. I'm just telling people what's going to happen. This is happening. It's already happening. It's just not out in the open yet. I can't switch the fact that we're only attracted to 20% of men. Okay, I can't change that. I can't change the fact that half of women by 2030, this is 6 years away, half of women are going to be single and childless. This was a study done by bankers, not people that have a political agenda. So if you're married, women are going to be fighting for whoever you got. They're going to be, and the women already do that. Women want to be, I always say though, if we banned side chicks, if we made it illegal or something, the first people that would complain are women. There are women that go to NBA games trying to get men to cheat on their wives. This is, if you have a guy that other women like, that's just what it's going to be. And, I didn't make that world. This was the fault of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers. I didn't do it. 1 out of 3 men under 30 haven't had sex in the past year. What does that mean? Women are sharing men. And you see it like preemptively, because what do we have? We have situationships. What is that? Sharing a guy. So it's like I didn't create this world. I'm just telling people what's going to happen. This is happening. It's already happening.
I'm looping.
It's just not out in the open yet. I can't switch the fact that we're only attracted to 20% of men. Okay, I can't change that. I can't change the fact that half of women by 2030, this is 6 years away, half of women are going to be single and childless. This was a study done by bankers, not people that have a political agenda. So if you're married, women are going to be fighting for whoever you got. They're going to be, and the women already do that. Women want to be, I always say that if we banned side chicks, if we made it illegal or something, the first people that would complain are women. There are women that go to NBA games trying to get men to cheat on their wives. This is, if you have a guy that other women like, that's just what it's going to be. And, I didn't make that world. This was the fault of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers. I didn't do it. 1 out of 3 men under 30 haven't had sex in the past year.
How we get it?
What does that mean? Women are sharing men. And
All right, so I want to start there. Anybody agree with her, disagree with her that women only like 20% of men? Do I have any yes or no or
I don't know. I don't know.
me know what
Because
them ask
20% sounds
one of
a
the ladies
little bit.
and gentlemen. Go ahead. All right, both of you talk a while ago. Me never clearly want to say.
You could go, Sash.
No, I was saying that 20% sounds a little bit like you're telling me, oh, the whole 100 is just 20%. Like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, the she said that a third of men haven't had sex in the past year. So how are 20%? How is that?
No,
How
no,
is
no,
it
no, no, no. Let's dissect it and don't confuse. Don't. So this is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Females are naturally only attracted to 20% of men. That percentage is, I don't know if any of you come across Kevin Samuel's material, but that 20% is most women, when you ask them, what kind of man you want? Them want that 20% man. Them want the man that will make 6 figures. That is only 20% of men. It's not a large amount of men make 6 figures. So that is what she's saying. So you find that the lawyers, the doctors, the pilots, those kind of people, the entertainers, the NBA players, they make up that 20%. So naturally, females are only really, really, let me add that, really attracted to those. And we know this, I said over and over. Devon, may I reason about this? This thing about falling in, or not falling, getting in relationship for love and married for love, that is new. That is like a 2,000 years kind of something. Not in Bible days, if anyone want to believe in the Bible, because back in the days, it's more like me rich and me have everything. Every woman in the community want my daughter for married to want for them daughter for married to my son because of inheritance. So it had nothing. There's still countries that doing India, doing arranged marriage. So from the pitney barn, them say, oh, you have a boy, have a girl, okay, them I got married when them are 16. Like, it not nothing to do with how do I feel about this person. When I see her, does my body, I kind of say, yeah. So yeah. So with that out of the way, go ahead now, Sash. Then, Shelly.
I mean, I can't agree to say, women only like that type of men. I cannot agree. I'm sorry. I cannot agree. I cannot, because I'm not that type of woman, so I cannot agree.
Me, I gotta take you back to high school days, but it's all right. Yes, no, Shani. Wait. By the way, I have 2 past students from Teachfield. One was actually Teachfield head girl. So when I first met interviewer, I'm interviewer upon Satcom already, but I couldn't talk big people something because she didn't have school uniform. Although she did good one. But tonight we can talk the things then. Yeah. Go ahead, Shani.
If I am to think about myself and my friends,
Mm-hmm.
there is definitely more than 20% of men that we're attracted to.
Okay.
And I'd say that I have a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to say, I could say that 100% of my friends
Mm-hmm.
are attracted to greater than 20%. We are beyond the, if a man is able to provide for me, back in the cave days and
Oh, okay.
there's times where
So,
the most important thing is, will a man or his family be able to provide for me? Women are getting more independent. And that's one of the reasons why there's more women who are single, is because we're definitely more independent and more financially reliant on ourselves compared to men. So the amount of the percentage that we're attracted to, I think, is definitely greater than 20%, because we're attracted to them for different reasons now compared to then.
Me glad you said that because I was going to say why this whole thing of season girl was a thing. But anyway, Devon, good evening, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my friend. Yeah, my friend. Well, going.
Me don't me hear your voice for your journey live. Have you spoken?
No, because I have to take it in. Because realistically, I watched the clip
Uh huh.
and then did some research on the young lady who was speaking, and
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with the two ladies on air right now. For me, you and I have disagreed and gone through this whole thing. Romantic love versus arranged marriage and financial whatever. Um, Realistically, I think the young lady on the clip is way off base.
Okay.
Um, this idea that many dudes are, yes, there's this new thing of incel where guys are being celibate, and we have like angry young men saying they're not going to find any women or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
romantic love is still around. It has been around because even in the Bible, King Solomon talked about how he cherished his woman, how he loved her. You have a whole bunch of that.
Yeah.
Yes, there were arrangements for marriage based on what a family could provide for each other, but you still had to have some connection. You couldn't go marry somebody just for. Even I have a lot of friends who are East Indians, and they have arranged marriage, but they have to have time to meet each other and figure out whether they like each other or not.
Mm.
So this whole idea that is just like a marriage just for convenience is kind of a little bit off base, and this idea that women will not be able to have kids, or women are going to be fighting over kids, or husbands or mates, that's kind of off base to me.
Okay. So I've done it, and not for this show because I still have a day job. But I've done the research, and every year, anyone I know, come in on a computer phone, they close to, no can look it up. Every year, the percentage, and I think I did more mainly look up males. A lot of men don't want to get married. What is the reason behind that? Any
Because
idea?
we in the red pill, blue pill era, man. We having these weird, especially in the political climate in the Western world, we have this weird idea. And it's completely different from what you and I grew up with.
All right, your volume just go a while ago. For what reason? I have no idea. You're getting a phone call or something?
Yeah, it sounds like it's getting a phone call.
It's not back yet.
Yeah, am I back now?
No, you're still there, way, way, way down.
Give me a second. I'm gonna try to
All right, if it's struggling, just exit and come back in our studio. Maybe that clears it up. So, ladies, while we wait on Devon to rejoin us, so again, she mentioned that whatever percentage of men haven't have sex, like, I don't think she are for, because like me, I say, I've done some research and I see that it's true.
I
Like,
think it's quite likely. I've had discussions. I think with the evolution of sex toys, more men are leaning towards using the, what do they call it, fleshlight and those similar devices,
okay,
because it's, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to spend any time. You don't have to possibly have any stress, as some people would call it. You just, and you would have a reliable source of sexual pleasure.
but back in the day, there was always masturbation. So you're saying
Yeah, but it's more. I know that a lot of these
pleasurable?
spoken to men before,
Uh,
and it was mind blowing. I didn't know that there are some of these toys that you can adjust the tightness and the moisture and all of that.
mhm.
So I could see
Yeah.
why
So
men
that
would.
you can get a pattern of somebody else, the smell and everything. So yeah, I'm aware of that. So yeah. Them gone. We are this.
And you can get a mold of a certain person
Right,
that,
that's what I was saying. And even with the smell of that person, that
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. So I could see it being a worthwhile investment. It definitely would save time and effort. So I could see why men would be leaning
Thank
to.
God me not still dep on the people them. You remember the gas station me did dep on Devon? Me glad me dep on. You say, yeah, when this lady come and promote, say no man, it save times and time and whatever.
I
No,
can see why.
no, feel free. That is what I want. I invite you guys on to share your opinion. Let us see if we can get back Devon before we go to Sashin. Devon, you back now? No, me not hear you. Me not hear you. Did you exit the video altogether? Like come out of the studio? I'm not hearing you if you're hearing me. All right, may I say hand signal? I'm gonna read. Anyone want to read sign language?
We say no.
Let me just remind my listeners, if you're joining us tonight, if you're hearing my voice, this is DP Unfiltered live on Vibes Corner Radio. Remember, sir, we are the newest, the baddest thing when it come on to music. 9 o'clock, my brother Unknown will be coming to give you the party vibe. But we have a discussion. This is what we do every Wednesday night from 8 to 9. What I'm discussing is this statistic that I see going around saying that by 2030, 60% of women will be single and childless. That is what we're talking about tonight. Devon is here, but he might have some issue with him device. But I have Shanae, and every time I just want to say the Lancy because that me just always like all of that.
Yeah.
And Shanae and Sash. So yeah, so let me hear Sash now. What's your take on that part of it? The men not having sex.
I mean, it can be true because honestly, too, a lot of men right now trying to get themselves together. They're trying to get their mind right. They're trying to get their money right because, come on now, we're living in a day and age where men still think women want them for their money, right? Or the money that they don't even have, right? And yes, it's true. It's a thing.
I got forgot say
And
Devon did the year, but Devon actually agree with Uno. So I guess me again have to be the one where just start the truth tonight. That will never ever change. Stop fooling yourself. Let me ask me put the tone up on spot. When last time you carry out one man and pay for the date fully?
I've never been on a date recently, so
no, but
Have you
no, they may you
ever
cannot ask that question
have you ever
because
no
you
me
cannot
ask
do
as
it.
you just said a while ago, men are still of the opinion that woman only want them for the money. And I'm like, so,
No, because at the end of the day, if you're with a man, right? If
Mhm.
you have a partner, you have your girlfriend, you're telling me that at no point in that relationship she's gonna take you out. It's not like you just meet somebody and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for the first date," or
but
"I'm gonna do this." But if
men
you're
are still
dating a
expected to
girl
do
for a
it.
while,
But
right?
that's my point.
No,
That's my point. You're saying, Devon, you're back. Your audio good now?
I hope so.
Yes, man, you're good. You're saying, and I don't know if you heard that, Devon. Sashin was saying that part of the reason why some men are haven't have sex in like 3 years is because them are getting finances together because men are still of the opinion that all women want them for their money. And I'm like, something
the
has
one that they don't have.
so much just need to know. I mean, me yet feel one woman no one. Apart from me can't say that. All of my ex them know me never have nothing yet from day one, you know. So apart from me, but I've seen it. Me and one bridging where him go club and him ask one girl if she wants something for drink and she tell him straight up, you and me alone there. I mean, I'm a cousin, I'm a sister. That mean you better not buy me alone one drinks. You better buy everybody. So when forget the money from, they don't care. So as me say, I know that when women really is after the whole fall in love partner, you say, all right, the money really no matter. But it is normal. Look how much video me know. No see the video them when me see. This man just care one girl got cheesecake factory and it's a problem. What? You can't take me there. If you're taking me on a date, it must be at a high class restaurant and yada yada yada, whatever. So it is still being modeled that men must have money. So that's why you still have man thief just for carry man go on date. So Sashin, what you mean by men think women still want them for them
You
money?
guys are still have that opinion, but listen to this though.
Yeah,
You
listen.
guys only go for one type of woman though. That's the problem.
You know, uno stereotype. No,
No, you
man,
go for
no, no,
one
no,
type of
no. Let me put
girl
that. No, let
because
me put
if
that
you
out
go
here.
to every
And
girl
hear
and you
from
telling me
Devon.
all of them want money,
Listen. Sash,
tell me.
men want two things from women:
Only
peace,
two?
and sex. So what you say men only one kind of what you mean? Cause me have one brethren where as fat as the woman is, a fame thing that which mean her little fat. And so we are tell me say, what kind of men? The 20% of men only go for one set of women. That's what you're saying?
It's not that y'all only go for one set, but you're telling me that all the women you've ever dated, you're telling me that none of them offer to carry you out. Or you go to a club and you see a girl and all of them tell you the same story. Oh, you have to buy everybody a drink. You like who no want some hot girl a
You
road?
are one,
Who
you
no
are
want
one.
some
No,
girl
no, no,
away
you are
about
one. Let
Gucci
me
or
get that
so?
to bring in Devon, because I don't know if you even remember me that say me feel like the conversation gone so far ahead. But me different. Sashi, you know me. Like, Shadi, you know me. I'm known to be mean. So going to Port Antonio and ask about Damien. The first thing one girl I got tell her say, that boy they mean, see? So you them know that. Me they run place and me a half a woman things and them say no, cause why? Them like, you think boy you go on lifestyle, go chat about me? Yeah. Yeah, that them no, cause me know all about nothing. But yeah, I have friends and I've had relationships where it was never, if you ask me if it was 50-50, no, because I'm a real man. I don't believe in this 50-50 BS. If you try
What's
that
the
with me,
definition of a real man?
what you say?
What's the definition of a real man?
Damian Phillips. But
Damien.
you come to me, and if it's happened before, I asked this girl out on a date. We got to the restaurant, and when we're done eat, and them carry the bill come give me, she asking me how much was it. No, you not do that. Me we beg you for that. And
I would have
her was, her
asked.
reason was because if it was too exorbitant, me that want pitch in pan what? No, and me ask you out on a date. Likewise, I'm a very balanced person. If one of the woman asks me out on a date, make sure you know say you pay for me. Because I wanna ask me out for a date. See where I'm at? Don't do no 50-50 nothing with me. Me not depend that a partner you run 50-50 or whatever percentage in a.
But
Not
that's like
relationship.
if you're saying that if the female asks, then she should pay, and the male asks, then he should pay. That sounds like 50-50.
No, but 9 out of 10. Let me just ask you. Know, I don't know if you heard when I asked Devon. I asked these two ladies when last them take out a man on a date and pay in full. No, silent cricket because they haven't done it.
Because it's not the
Well,
norm.
my
It
answer was
isn't the
I
norm,
haven't been on
Damien.
a date recently.
So let me
Go
change
ahead,
the
It isn't the
question.
Shani.
norm.
Let me change the question. Sasheen and Shani, have you ever paid for a date for a man?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I mean, I mean, somebody want to do it. Somebody where I look you are, you like him, man. Me nothing couldn't look one, but
I
yeah.
honestly haven't been on any dates with someone
So,
that I'm not with.
okay.
Damien,
Yes, Stefan.
I
Sorry.
Damien,
don't
you have
have
to
time to
consider
waste
it.
with people.
Give them an attack now,
You
because he
have to
might kind
consider
of.
it's you have to consider it's not the norm, my friend. Like literally. Like we grew up, you and I grew up where they said, yo, if you taking a girl out, or even if the girl asks you out, you still pay for it. Right? We in a different generation now, right?
Yeah, me now one
Like
generation. If the boy
literally.
wants sex, he better have somewhere if he carry the girl. If he's even in mother yard, he better have somewhere. Like
But
no, right?
boy, I don't know still
No, I
because
So,
prefer to go to
realistically,
my place where I know that what is there. I don't trust anyone to be going to their house.
but yes,
That's
you
because
are,
how
there's
you are the
always
thing bad now in this conversation because there are different levels, and right now me can't tell you no for all of the man them. If you know, as again, if you know want to see these two beautiful ladies that not just hearing them voice, and you can go over to Damien Lifestyle TV on YouTube or Damien Phillips Facebook page. I want to see them. As a two big independent woman, this we are talking about. Them are not 16 or 19 and whatever. Them good. Them good like that. Understand? So on different level, them I bring to the conversation, which I have to respect. But me just I say, as Devon mentioned the word norm, it is not normal for females to offer men and they take them out. That's why I was saying to Sasheen that she's saying that men think that women still want them for their money where them not have. But me I say, but me not see that a change. Like the Donald Trumps can grab uno buy uno whatever and you know come like nothing because him rich or supposed to be rich, right? That is factual. That is not even an opinion.
but Damien, even that is a small percentage. That's not real life. That's a small
You mean Donald Trump
percentage.
the women them all with?
This idea, and especially going back to the video of the girl, this idea of high percentage males who are able to win women over with the money. It's not a real
Mm.
it's not a real thing. Like I respect Kevin Samuels and a lot of the stuff we used to talk about, but
Mm-hmm.
realistically, the average guy still goes to the supermarket, still goes to the church to find a wife, still talks to his high school sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Idea that boy, there's all these rich dudes walking around and just throwing out money and women are just running to them. That's stupid. Like that idea is so much
So
a social media thing that it's really
me
ridiculous.
can agree with this as social media. Because there's a reason why Charlene of Pretty Guy I was a number one in Jamaica. That not change. Women still like fancy, nice things. The only difference, as Shanae said earlier, is that women have passed the stage where they must say, all right, me feel like more one diamond earring, and me I go look one man for buy it for me, or ask my defeats. Them that the place now where them see somewhere them want, them can buy it. But that don't take away from the fact that most women like pretty shiny things. Wrong, I'm right.
I can't generalize that. I can't
No,
be on that
I don't
same
feel
thing
no about
because
most.
You can't generalize say women like pretty shiny things. Yo, people, me give
no,
me for
because
warm up
I've
some real people contact me. I can
You mean some old time
my
people?
lad, Damien,
yeah, yes,
Damien.
sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna put it this way, Zane, because realistically, me just come out of a 17-year marriage, right? I
Uh-huh.
just divorced last summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And tell you the truth, as much as I'm afraid to do it the second time, I'm about to do it the second time. In 2 years, you're gonna get a invitation, right? But
Yeah, me long for it.
realistically,
So, yeah.
plus you have to come up to Canada. So, but
Not a problem. I went to Canada for one night a couple of weeks ago. All the border patrol them are like, what? What happened? I mean, I say, yeah, so
all right,
me can go to Canada for one night? Like, yeah, don't worry
so
yourself. We're good like that.
you're gonna enjoy it. But for
Mm-hmm.
real, like my partner and I, right? I'm in college, right? I'm back at school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have $1 million in my pocket, but my partner is with me because she's with me. It wasn't here's my flashy car, here's my cash. Is me and her sitting down and we communicate and say, yo, I want that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will find connections like that. It's like this whole idea that this is becoming a thing where we're not gonna find any connections. It's all about money. It's all about what you have. It's a Hollywood thing. It's a
I
really
hear you. But let me ask the two females on the panel. The mindset that you have now, this was always your mindset from you know yourself, or there was ever a time where you bought into the make believe that a man must take care of you and you're good enough where a man you can't just sit down and not do nothing because you know if you work or you choose to work, but you're good like that where you can't just not do nothing and the man take care of you. That talk to me.
I've always thought that I'd never want to be in a position where a man feels as if he has the power, especially financial power over me. So I've always thought that I will be an independent person who's able to stand on her feet without having to rely on a man.
And before I move on to Sasheen, was that the normal mindset? And let me come say, me don't show it out so I go teach field. So deal with fifth form and sixth form. Was that the normal mindset for your friends or majority of the girls in high school at the time?
I'd say that was a normal mindset for my friends.
Thank you very
When
much.
you think about the overall um, population, maybe it was a 50-50.
Okay. My
Yeah.
daughter did 50-50, but you said maybe a your story, not mine. Sasheen, same question to you. Was that always your mindset to say, listen, I'm not depending on a man for nothing?
It
I
was
don't necessarily need a
always,
man for him have me I go love you for you. And that it was always your mindset.
listen, my mother from early days, my mother always tell me this: make sure you're working. If a man gives you anything, it's a plus.
Mm.
Always make sure
Good
you have
mommy,
a
big up
job.
yourself.
You get me? So
Yeah.
for me, it was never about finding somebody to come take care of me, or I'm looking for somebody for things, because the moment you start looking for things, you accept anything. You
Mm.
get me?
right.
Like a
Exactly.
gem.
When
No,
you're looking,
not too
Yes.
fast. No, 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 no. That's a gem. You can't drop them gem. Now left it. So
That
the
that that
moment
is a full
you
on bar right there.
No, but it's true
More,
because the moment you
no
look
man,
for
why you
things,
repeat
you
it so we
accept
get it?
anything.
Because
Like,
no, hold on, slow down, man. Me I gonna make you talk, but more you repeat it. I gonna make one reel or one shot and drop it on TikTok. So yeah, yeah, man, repeat it,
listen,
Sashin.
the moment you're looking for things, you accept anything. You
Mm.
get me?
No,
Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, the moment you see a guy and be like, oh, I'm only with him because of this. If he does you anything, you don't care because well, the money is good, right?
so
He has 10 women, he doesn't treat you good, but he
I
buys you a good
I hear
Gucci
you.
purse and you're fine.
I hear you.
You know?
And again, me I take one out of the picture. And this is why it kind of hard for, have certain kind of conversation because I think the level where me I look on to, it's below, beneath you guys. So, but me I look on the broad picture. Like I still go out, I still go to the clubs, and most of the time I work, and I see the kind of people who get attention from women. Like one youth are just rolling like me, cause me just simple. I don't wear. Which I was looking at this the other day. I saw a clip with what name Tyrese, and he was saying, yeah, a beer fake $23 Amazon ice me I wear, and I'm like,
Love it.
yeah, cause guess what? I have my expensive much $1 million whatever in a house and one although him they do a xenophobic kind of thing cause him kind of use one Hispanic accent. And I say, yeah, them come clean up my place and when I ask about my necklace. No, see, no, have not whatever and stuff. So me like me not do the bling bling thing. I was never into name brand. My thing was always invested in money cause I'm born poor. I mean I said me not me want dead rich. Not that one dead, but me just I say knock on wood. I say, so I was never ever the bling bling. My first car at age 25 was a own, you remember 09? No, me talk about 1989 car, all car. All car. But so bling, my thing was to invest in equipment and stuff where can make me make money. That was my always. So me going to one club and I think when me start get one little attention, Devon, is when me did start up on TV and radio. So I go places now, I'm walking and people on the news to TVJ. So that was a big thing. So I'm walking somewhere, but like, yep, Mr. TVJ is here. And again, I remember doing a topic. I don't know if Sashin remember it because she used to watch Lifestyle from Jamaica, where I was asking why are females attracted to men in uniform? That was always a thing, and I make it up. I remember one girl, I'm not gonna call her name, I don't remember it. She used to work in a First Caribbean. And when I asked her the poll question, because people tell me, say, my youth, say, should I rich? Because you did that go in a Port Antonio, their camera every Thursday, and I push up in the people's face and I ask them question. People are doing that now on YouTube and they're millionaires. They don't even work. But I'm like, nobody never educate me right financially, so that passed. But anyway, I remember asking her about uniform, and she said, no, I'm not attracted to men in uniform. And I said, what about pilots? And she smiled. And she said, yes, they get me because that's true. There's something about you going through the airport and you see a pilot and you just know, say, are the pilot that whether you're paying or no. And I'm
So she
like,
had a type.
she did. And she actually, because she was narrowing it down to just police and soldier, which again, and I mean, make it up. Women are attracted to men in authority. And it's not a, everybody know that. So all when the man have no money, like Sashi'd say, but yo, I want police, I want soldier. We're still
Yeah,
there.
man.
It's just that a lot of women have moved away and broadened the field now to say no. I mean, if me love you, being a soldier, I know if you do it. Because again, at the end of the day, money. Most people think
Yeah,
about.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, may I ask you a question? Because I lived in Kingston, so I don't know how it was in Port Antonio, but for me, didn't you have some dude in town where everybody they ask how this man get so many women and him poor or him live with his mother or him whatever? It wasn't about his wealth. It's
So me
about
ask you,
the
you see the man them who
it
live
was
with them.
about it was
Yes,
about his personality, wasn't
you see
it?
the man
It
them
was
who live with
about
them.
the
You see the man them who live with their mother. They live at their mother house, not with their mother, because their mother they are foreign, and I send them all the bling bling them. So when one night just drop, I them I wear it. I mean I tell you from school
but
days.
dear man, come on, man. We used to remember
Ask.
the youth where had the charisma where
Mm-mm.
we would
No.
ask all
So
this youth because
let me talk. And Sashin and Shade, if I let me tell me. From school days, the popular guys, them even if them have none, they are talent. So when I did big Costa Cup time, them boy they have a whole heap of woman because them, I don't know, maybe Sashin can call one name. Me don't know none. Me don't know no simple youth where in parents them never did nothing and them not have nothing, we just have one bag of woman. Me don't know that. Me know all the police where they have one bag of woman. Me know a fireman. When I does then, I does. Me know a fireman with have one bag of woman. Me know a shippy. Let me tell you about the 90s. Shippy was the big thing. Every woman, I mean, I kind of generalize. Sasheen, if I lie, me, I tell me. In the 90s, shippy was the big thing, and all of the shipman them used to ride a ninja bike. Big gold chain on their neck. And every women, not every, let me stop say every card, that is wrong. Most women wanted a shipman. Because they want can go collect money. Down at Ochi and wherever ship used to come. That was the 90s that I grew up in. The little simple man them were running a little taxi and stuff like, yeah, nah.
But you see, I grew up in Kingston, so I had all the higgler them. The ladies them were had their own money. So I never really experienced that, to tell you the truth.
Hush. So hold on, let me ask Sheen and say, allow me to tell about Portland and the shippy and the police and
Yeah,
am I right?
typically there's an attraction to
It
people who,
was.
yeah.
No,
But
no.
but is it a situation where those people are more obvious, so then you would see the relationships that those people have?
True, but in the regards to the question that Devon asked me, if I and I really I'm not just being whatever for the show purpose. Me can't pinpoint one man when me I say maybe comparing to now, whatever they would have said money because we know the exchange rate. So now me feel like me I make more money than where some man them the claims they have money in a potty. You know me I say, but there was something about me. I tell you, Devon, is either again back to the bike, is either him have the latest bike. So I mean me not have nothing else, but him have the latest bike or car or one big sound in a, something. All of the man them on me you could have looked on and say, yo, the man they are gallus, which that's something else I'm not really talk about because me feel say the man them are growing on board them are gallus. And women just see them and like them for whatever reason. And that make them think so them are gallus. Cause unless you go rape a woman, if she not say yes to you, then what? But yeah. But so back to the video, and for those of you just joining us, you can feel free to comment, you know. And if you no comment on Facebook, it will come over because I open up the thing now. The number is 614. I should have type it somewhere. 614-369-8799. I never that more and do. Still I learned that software here. Bear with me. So escape. That always work. Yeah. So comment or somebody can drop it. Just drop my number in the chat room. 614-369-8799, and we're taking calls live, although we only have 8 minutes remaining. So let me bring you guys up to date, those of you just joining the show. Democrat, where they from? What do you mean to see up on the show, upon the live, you know, brother? Democrat, you always come comment over Vibescan and radio. You can comment there. So my panel is saying they don't agree with the young lady that say that oh no, I should have asked as a question. So no, also disagree with our percentage that by 2030 most women will be single and without child.
Yeah, it's quite likely.
Oh, okay. So that part of it
That's
is
a
right.
North American thing.
Most women
No man,
are.
everywhere, man, everywhere. Remember, so we come out of the era where a woman believe in having out her Latino.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're
People are realizing how expensive it is to have children.
me hear you say that, but then me see some people it's a little poodle. I'm sure so them poodle they're more expensive than pitney. So how that
Oh
work?
yes, some of them are.
Or falls
They'll
ear,
most likely die before a child.
or falls ear, or just look like one dolly, you know. So I
So
mean,
it could be the interest in what people want to spend their money on. So maybe people want to spend money on body enhancements rather
I was
than.
just about to mention that too. Come here, I say, and they keep it up like me sure that is very costly.
Mhm, mhm.
So is it though part of it as Sashin said earlier, the whole money thing? You think some men to prefer to go to the toys like the Lance mentioned because as them things say if you get a woman pregnant then you can go on child support and you know you have to pay them money for the next 21 years.
Yeah,
So
that sounds like a deterrent to me. If I was a man,
no, yeah, no, I will say look out for the real them. So Shanae just say if she was a man she may not want to have sex because you know if you know that a woman can just get pregnant and then you have a minor pitney for 21 years. Devon, what's your take on that?
Listen, man. Okay. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Straight up, the way I look on it, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
only a North American thing because in Africa you don't have them issue.
In Asia, you don't have them issues. It's only like Canada and United States I find it. Even Jamaica, I still
Exactly the
see
issue you
friends in
alluded to.
Jamaica. I see my friends in Jamaica still wanting to have families, still wanting to have, and these are a lot of my female friends,
Hmm.
right? So like this whole idea that women won't be having kids, and it's only a North American thing. It's only because we're hooked into this idea that keeps on
I
being
disagree
pushed out.
because whatever happened in America, when them say when America sneeze, Jamaica get the virus.
Yeah,
And
see,
I'm telling you, Devon, I don't know when last you just look into it, but the same one child, if any, that is a big thing in Jamaica. And there's a link, and maybe I should ask it as a question. Is it that the more educated women become, is the less children or the need or for to have kids? Period. That's what it's linked to.
I think you'll have less because you'll 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 have less time as you're working more in terms of whether you're working in a career or you're working on getting more educated, then you'll have less time to procreate.
Mm.
Hmm.
To,
And
pro-
right?
it's expensive
to
to get
procreate and to grow them, because the procreation easy. Sometimes a couple seconds, like, yeah, I'm just saying.
educated.
I narrowed down procreation to just the fertilizing the egg. So yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
It
Well,
is
when
it is the raising of the child. So
Mm,
yes, I agree.
okay.
If it's a case where you look at somebody valuing their career and moving forward, it
Mm.
is a case of, yeah, that will be a deterrent.
So
But
money, the love of money, as the Bible says, the root of all evil. Then that is making people be more selfish.
it's not the
I
love of
wouldn't,
money.
I'm not
Why
sure
is
why
it
that's
selfish
classified
though?
as selfish.
Why is it? Because I
Yeah, why
joke.
is it selfish?
I jokingly said it a while ago. I have seen and know because of my career. I'm in people's house all the while. The same people that must say they don't want a kids, they have the most expensive dog or cars or
But
what.
because society says that
And
women should have children by a certain age.
you see them in Dubai and you see them on them girl trip and them gonna Trinidad for carnival and then them gonna Barbados and the same people them who complain say I don't have time for all of this. So that method, that is a question I'm asking. So is
So
it
how is that defined as selfish?
for
You've just
not,
like
for as
you've
I said, for not wanting
identified
to,
what you want in life and you're acting on those things.
for not wanting to give another human being the same opportunities where few parents give it? That is selfish.
But
You
what if you realize that you aren't able to give those opportunities? So would you say that it's selfless for someone to have 10 children without being able to afford to take care of them?
Yeah, cause guess what? I'm a very religious base, and I believe say pregnancy have to do with so a supreme being. Cause I know people where they for years and I try to get pregnant and it happen. I mean, know people then just give one piece. One they get. Me know some girls are the first time them lose them virginity them breed. Sorry, get pregnant. So me I say it's from a higher something I fi make that happen, right? So
So
if I
you're saying
can,
that once you're able to have children, then you should just let
yep,
loose and
yep,
go.
yep,
No,
Do you want the
Damien.
effects of
hold on.
pregnancy on a woman's body?
But
Like,
it was so funny because I screenshot Andrew Olness. I mean, I know I am very much in touch with Jamaica. I mean, I know about Uno and my place. I did some
I
mistake
know
called
you're good.
home. Sometimes I forgot that I'm an American because yeah, me I feel I'm like what me oh no that yeah, but Jamaica. Andrew Olness just this week was in the news saying there's a concern because our birth rate is declining severely, which is a problem.
I
So
don't see how that's a
people
problem.
say again.
How is that a problem?
So if we're not replenishing even by half, you don't see a problem 50 years from now?
I don't think
So
that the earth is
currently,
meant to
before make you
exist
come in.
forever.
So currently, there's a number that people toss around, which is not scientific. Say 3 million people in a Jamaica, right? 3 million people in a Jamaica. And I don't know, which is it? Still more female than male?
I
If
don't know.
our birth rate is less than 50%, what is going to happen 50 years from now?
Then the population will decrease.
And that's a good thing?
I don't think that earth is meant to exist forever and ever. So if the population decreases, then so be it.
Okay. All right. Sound like this
And
is
people
part
can
two.
move to different land masses. You're not tied to
So
one
you
place.
are go go yeah yeah you're in Elon Musk's pockets. Have you been to the moon? 9 o'clock, we are come and find people them ready. Maybe make Sasheen go first, cause she always come and just say some one something and not really talk much, you know. You do that the last time you had the permission on Sasheen. You know, really talk up, you know. So you get for go
Listen,
first. We're at the
I
end of the
don't think there should be a timeline when a woman is supposed to have kids. If she chooses that she don't want any until she's financially ready, because for me, I don't think that I should have 10 children if I cannot afford it. And society put this thing on women. Oh, you have to have children. Oh, you cannot just have one. Oh, you cannot just have two because our grandparents had 10. You get me? Like, if I feel like I want to go back to school, I don't have time for kids, or I feel like I want to go and have fun, I want to go live a little bit, I should be able to do that. What's her name? What's
Shani?
her name? She's what 50 something, and
Oh,
she doesn't have no kids, and she's living her best life. She chose not to.
why you say she's out living her best life?
I mean, she does well. I don't know if anything is wrong with her, but still, she says that she's fine. She chose not to. What's her name? Oh my God, her hair is fluffy. Ross.
Okay.
Ross is her last name. The
If I hear
Diana
this
Ross
song from
daughter.
Etana, Money.
Huh?
If I hear the song from Etana, it's Money. Entitled Money.
Money. Which one is that?
It's a money. Can I get a drink of water? Money don't move. Basically, she's
Oh,
thinking about in the future because I know people, I'm hear them talk about that. No, I'm gonna need to pick them up, blah 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 and this. And then this was normal back in the day, and then them call you auntie, waiting and say, I'm a fearful of living alone. You can't send over one of yourself and come stay with me, cause
listen, I've met a lot of patients that doesn't have kids, and I can tell you, they told me they're fine. They chose not to, and there was nothing wrong with them. There
mm,
was nothing wrong with them.
I
People
hear you.
choose to live. Like, society says, oh, by 30 you should have 3 kids. Why?
Me never hear society say that. Me just anyway. Thank you very much for your point and thanks for coming on tonight. And you don't know me, I gotta call you back again. Miss Delancey. I made a beg for around 7 years now for come on my show.
7 years.
Around that, me live at 2016. Me live at America now, so yeah. I'm always asking more and can't talk big people something with her. Trina Devon, she was my guest. I think I'm more than one time on Satcom, but she was Teachfield High School head girl, so I couldn't talk big people something. We'd have to talk about. I don't remember. I think we talked about HIV and I don't remember, but yeah, that's way back
Yeah,
when.
most likely it was HIV.
Yeah, so yeah. So what's your final word on what we're talking about or spoke about tonight?
So just a quick analysis of the video.
Mm-hmm.
It the statistics don't really add up. I think there's a more diverse set of women now who are more interested in men for different reasons
Mm-hmm.
and value different things in a relationship. And what a relationship seemed like before isn't the same now. And sometimes when someone identifies as single, they're not necessarily single.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Thank you for that. And she spoke about that in her video. Remember, she said there are
Yep.
women that go to the basketball games just to pick up a man. With yeah, but there was a question I wanted to ask, and you reminded me of it a while ago when you say what you say. So let me ask you: people who are married, what percentage? And it's just opinion. I always say this. I don't know why some people cuss me because me talk me up, me share my mind. What percentage of married people you think are not marrying to the person that them did really, really want to spend the rest of them life with?
That's a hard one to say because
Right.
sometimes people are married and then they meet someone while they're married and they didn't meet the person before and they might be interested in this next person. So,
This is my opinion. I don't know how Sashin feel or Divan. Me feel say there are many reasons. Back to where I did start. There are many reasons why people get married, and I don't think today's day and age, love is the main thing. Well,
well,
part
the reason why people get married can vary. Maybe initially the person, it was for one reason, and then as time progressed, they realize that no, this isn't what I need in my life.
mm-hmm.
I've realized that I've grown and I've valued other things, and so they're wanting something else out of a relationship. So that's why sometimes some marriages and other relationships end.
Gotcha. Devon, final point.
Well, thank
Our
you to
point.
the both strong women who are on talking. God bless you. For me, realistically, I've been blessed to become a girl dad. I have three beautiful daughters, and I'd hope that they would become strong women on their own, not be dependent on anybody. Because realistically, I believe that relationships are a joint thing. It's not an expectation. So for me, I want my daughters to marry for love. I want them to marry to become happy on their own, but marry because they enjoy the person that they're gonna spend the rest of their life with. I don't want them marrying for an expectation that there's a paycheck or there's money coming to them because they can get money on their own.
Well, if me did have one daughter, I would have said more she married for security.
But the thing about it is my daughters don't need a man for
Because
security, brother.
I've seen that. You know, it's funny you said that, Devon. See, you know, I mean,
There's different security. There's emotional,
I
financial.
I saw a video on YouTube last night where this girl just run up to the stranger and say, "Just act like I'm a boyfriend." Because this stalker was on her. She drive up her car and just come over, and he's like, "I know you from somewhere. I went to school." So she's like, she did think that she did actually know him for real, and then him start ask some personal questions and whatever. And it's funny because I shared that, and I don't know if you saw it, Devon, on Facebook, and I said, "Oh, so I thought them did say this new era women don't need men anymore." So like, yeah. But anyway, as me say, because of my age, I know that love sometimes love is not love. And people have different meaning of love and some twisted whatever. I've seen cases where I have friends who then even get pregnant for the person where them did love, but this person is a bum. So that's why I say to refute what you said, Devon, that no, if me did have daughters, girls, more not tell them say, yeah, married for love, because I've seen it where the person who some girl did say them love are women, them just yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't
Why?
know.
Why is that something you
Sasheen,
have to refute,
they have
my friend?
answer for Sasheen. Where did say what got happened to the pitney them?
God provides, so why do I worry?
That is in relation of having 10 kids. Yeah. Because on a serious note, though, on a serious note, you know, me kind of upset with society because having kids was normal, and now the same people Sash did I say, why this pressure on people to have more than one and have by them a certain age, yada yada, whatever. But there's a flip to it. Like why people like me believe that woman must have pitney get bashed for saying no, leave us alone. And Miss Delan did say earlier about police woman body. Me nah police a soul body. Like
About what?
you never said something about me policing women's body.
No, no, I was saying that if you understand the extent to which a pregnancy can change your body, not just the
Yeah,
physical
but it normal. Pregnancy is a
outside,
normal thing.
but if, for example, me, I spent and I still have to spend money to go to the physiotherapist and the chiropractor post
Because of
pregnancy. I have
pregnancy.
a six
Oh
year six
my.
year old, so I would not be having another child to be worsening the
Gotcha.
effects
No,
of
no, no,
pregnancy.
I understand you clearly. And
So
I don't
there's no
want to
reason
say
why I should be having 10
that.
children and just be like,
That
oh, it's
not
fine, they're healthy.
no one. I'm glad you said that, and thanks for being personal, and sharing because you know there's no way I would have assumed something like that. Let me put it out there because yes, we're being recorded live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm not saying that you must get pregnant. I do agree with Sasheen. It's your personal choice. The only thing me have with that, let me say it out there because some of my brain work. Females who lie to men in the get go and say, yeah, man, me go give you 7 pitney, and you well
Oh,
and
yeah.
you have your one, and you're in the Lance situation where you're like, no, it's not just because I don't want to. There are other factors that can actually cripple me. So me definitely now a conversation like that, me think people need to start be real with.
Mm-mm.
Straight up and say, listen, you know, this is the situation. But as human beings, we're selfish naturally, and we don't do stuff like that. I know of cases where men they had some bicycle injury or fall out a tree or whatever, and a one testicle them have test that's how you call it, the testicle or two. whatever, one ball. And them meet the people, them, and then I tell them straight up, say, boy, you know, say, nah, I can't. I've
No,
heard of
you can't
books
play
where
with people like that.
and get 3 pitney in marriage. And when the fourth one come, him say, no, man, enough of this, me can't deal with it. Explain the pitney them. Explain them. And she couldn't, because obviously the whole of them a jacket. But him never have a problem because that group went along with the satisfying the naysayers. The one them was Sashi in Tabo that complain, oh, you married to this a woman here? There was problem. So him take him 3 jackets, them gladly take them. But when the fourth one come, him said, boy, no, sir, me can't deal with that. What
Pressure.
I'm saying is, people don't normally be honest with others and their issues when we think we really need to have a better world. People just need to be honest. So that is what I was saying. I want the takeaway to be, do what you want to do. A lot of times I just come up with topics just to talk, as I love doing that. Nothing else. Me not dictate to nobody and tell them, say, you have to live your life, or me say. I have a 16-year-old and I can't make up decision for him. You know, him have him own mind. So thank you very much. Me no know whatever and gonna look like him, but you dead. But as me say, you know, say I know just whatever me like, you know, long time, and me get always ask you know, if you come chat with me. All right.
Okay.
And Sashine, remember,
Right.
you about to say something? All right, like somebody coming here a while ago.
No, I just said thanks for the invite.
Ah, cool. All right, and me still I try get 1,000 subscribers. So like when we dip on the show tonight, like share to a friend them and say, yo, me did dip on the show here. You can subscribe to the page here. Please and thanks.
All right.
All right, bye bye. All right.
Good night.
Provides in ways I can't explain and can't. God provides. So why do I wait?
On the don't follow me, I play, but I got no provide and have no 10 pitney no come. No, and nobody call me and say, yo, DP, you can buy me one pack of Pampers.
The voice it is a lie.
Don't do it.
God provides. God provides in ways I can't explain and can't deny. The little that I have, He multiplies. Just when I feel He won't show up on time, God provides. He'll come through when the clouds of doubt rain down on you and test everything you thought you knew. Now you finally see what God can do for you. So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. Watch God provide. God provides. So why do I worry about my life when you come to my rescue 1,000 times? Every other voice, it is a lie. God provides. God provides in ways I can't explain and can't deny. The little that I have, He multiplies. Just when I feel He won't show up on time, God provides. He'll come through when the clouds of doubt rain down on you and test it.
Technology, see, I hate technology. But just I realize say unknown say me can take some time.
God can do.
I'm just seeing this. Why?
So tonight.
So let's play that video again. Let's play that video again. So those of you who joined the show late, remember that we're live every Wednesday night, 8.
Create this world. I'm just telling people what's going to happen. This is happening. It's already happening. It's just not out in the open yet. I can't switch the fact that we're only attracted to 20% of men. Okay, I can't change that. I can't change the fact that half of women by 2030, this is 6 years away, half of women are going to be single and childless. This was a study done by bankers, not people that have a political agenda. So if you're married, women are going to be fighting for whoever you got. They're going to be, and the women already do that. Women want to be, I always say though, if we banned side chicks, if we made it illegal or something, the first people that would complain are women. There are women that go to NBA games trying to get men to cheat on their wives. This is, if you have a guy that other women like, that's just what it's going to be. And, I didn't make that world. This was the fault of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers. I didn't do it. 1 out of 3 men under 30 haven't had sex in the past year. What does that mean? Women are sharing men. And you see it like preemptively, because what do we have? We have situationships. What is that? Sharing a guy. So it's like I didn't create this world. I'm just telling people what's going to happen. This is happening. It's already happening. It's just not out in the open yet. I can't switch the fact that we are only attracted to 20% of men. Okay, I can't change that.
I actually have some more videos that I pulled up. It was supposed to be played in the show. I didn't get a chance to. But there's one. There's one where 10 single she is not good for. There is one where Steve Harvey was sharing women do not apologize or take accountability. Not that one. Steve Harvey, he actually pulled 50 guys from 50 states for this one woman. So let's jump to that. Let's jump to that one. And you see people complain, so I don't open up the phone line. And when I open up the phone line, I don't call the people and ask a question. See? Can't please people. So let's go to this other one. Let's go.
Years now, and I find it hard to meet a guy, especially in California. I've tried dating apps, I've met friends through friends, I've done online dating, and I just feel like most of the guys that I meet aren't serious about a relationship. They all want to hook up, they want to have fun, and they want to hang out, which is cool, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not afraid of a long-distance relationship. My parents have been in a long-distance relationship like most of my life because my dad's in the military. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't think that they work out. What do you think? Do you think long-distance relationships are a good idea?
I mean, look, when you really feeling somebody, you're going to find a way. Marjorie, when I hooked back up with Marjorie and started dating her, we live probably 1,500 miles apart.
So it could happen.
But you're going to find a way to who you want.
That's true.
Especially a man. Listen to me. Now, I don't care where you move. You can change your Facebook, all that. We gonna find you because we want you. Man, once we want you, it's like such a, I'm gonna tell you something. And ladies, check this out. It's really such a cool feeling. I'm an old school cat, so I always use lyrics to explain what I'm talking about. Prince had a song out that says, I just want to be somebody, somebody. Everybody want to be somebody, somebody. Instead of walking to the party talking about, this my friend, sometimes you want to walk in the party and go, hey, man, this is my fiance. That feel a lot better than you, my friend. You get a lot more secure with fiance. Then somebody walk in the party, 6 months later, hey, man, this is my wife. The feeling that is. Everybody want to be somebody, somebody. Britt, you're in luck because this is the reason that I brought you here today. This is a very special day because I'm going to be bringing all 50 states to you.
No! Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
What I did was, we brought in bachelors from all across the country and they are ready to meet you. Well, she can only get one. We're going to have 49 leftovers. So, ladies, let's meet them. All right, Britt, so what do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe this. 50.
Britt, are you ready for this?
I think so. I'm really excited. I'm nervous.
Okay, so here's the deal. Every woman has deal breakers.
Yes.
What's your deal breakers?
I honestly cannot accept any man who's close to 30 and he still lives with his mother or has a roommate.
Can't live at home or have a roommate?
No.
Okay.
If you're still undecided about what you want to do with your life, and if you don't have a car.
If you don't have a car.
If you don't have a car, sorry. But most importantly, spirituality. If you don't believe in something greater than yourself, then you just never fit in with my family.
Okay, men, leave the performance area if you don't fit.
Are you serious right now? Ooh, is this Rhode Island? Okay. Ooh. How is he riding with no car? We ain't riding without a car.
You come out here, yeah, you fine. You live at home with your mama. You ain't got no car.
And
But
he
your
asked
ass
me
got a
about riding.
six-pack.
I'm gonna keep this right here.
Give me some other deal breakers, see if we got to get rid of them.
Well, I'm a traditionalist, and I've been watching you for years, so I believe in the 3 Ps. Every man should be a protector, a provider, and be able to share his emotions without feeling any less of a man. Therefore, I cannot date a man who wants to do 50-50 on everything, a serial dater, or someone who's like a macho man. Like, I don't want you to be afraid or annoyed to open up the car door for me. And if you're not close to your mom and your family, it's not gonna work out. Family's important.
So fellas, listen to me carefully. If you think dating is 50-50, if you don't want to open car doors, chivalry, all that, and if you consider yourself a macho man and you're not close to your mama, we're gonna have to say goodbye, fellas.
No. Am I getting laid right now? Thank you, Charles. See, I like Hawaii. Too bad you're a macho man. Oh, man.
Wow.
My standards, huh?
No,
Okay.
it's not your standards.
Okay.
It's that you gotta find men who meet them.
Yeah,
That's all.
I agree.
All right, we're down to 4 bachelors. Let's meet them, fellas. Come on down and introduce yourself to Britt.
I like them. They look nice.
Yeah. All right, come on, introduce yourself.
My name is Naeem Walton. I'm 27 years old, fitness professional, and I'm representing the best state in this country, state of New Jersey. And I grew up in a relatively small family, raised by a single mother. And my mother, she taught me about perseverance. Basically, like in life, things are not always going to be perfect. So in a relationship sense, I'm the guy that's like always going to be there for you. Like when things are not good. I believe that's a true relationship, is when somebody can hold it down for you.
Okay. All right, James.
Hey, Britt. I talk to my mom every day, by the way.
Good.
My name's James. I'm a 28-year-old property manager from Pennsylvania. Home of the best cheesesteaks. And I can be very witty and sarcastic, but most of all, I'm a hopeless romantic. And growing up, I learned a lot from my parents about patience and never-ending love. So, yeah.
All right, Shane.
Hey, Britt. I'm Shane. I'm 27. I'm from Ireland, and I'm a radio. Yes.
How cute.
I work in radio production, so very close to my family. My family grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. So, we can't date when the Red Sox are playing, so we just have to put that date off. We can go every other day.
All right, Steven.
Hi, Britt. My name is Stephen Knight. I'm 29 years old. I'm a professional rugby player, and I'm from the lovely state of Ohio. I love my family. I love God, so I know we'll get along well. And spring times in Ohio are amazing, and a beautiful flower like you would fit in full bloom.
That was nice. Smooth talking.
What do you think?
I think they're all good and they're all different in different ways.
Every woman needs a great set of questions to help her get to know a guy when they first meet. So I've put together 14 questions that a woman should ask on every first date. Matter of fact, date 2 and 3. Get all this information before you start passing stuff out. Hello? Yeah. All right, start wherever you like, Britt.
James,
How you doing, Britt?
how do you balance your work and life?
I have a pretty flexible schedule, so I usually work during the day, like 9 to 5, and then I have plenty of time to go to the gym, socialize, go out at night. Yeah.
Okay. Shane, same question.
Yeah, I mean, I always make time to go out and to be happy. I think happiness is always something I try to keep myself in that kind of state. You know, I always try to be happy no matter what I'm doing, even though my work is a lot around nighttime as well. So.
What do you do at night?
I suppose, when I'm not entertaining, I'm out partying. So it's one or the other. When I'm not entertaining, I'm out partying, like having parties.
Oh, parties. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you need to know all
Sorry, my Irish accent is too fast.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Naeem, how do you show love to another person?
I show love to a woman specifically by trying to do unique things for her. I try to find ways to do things that I know that another man won't do in order to capture her attention. So that way I have a lasting impression on her, even if things don't work out between us. She'll always remember me.
Boy, that boy answered that question like he my son.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steven, what's your biggest goal right now?
For me, with my career, to be playing professional rugby at a really high level, and after that, pursue some of my acting goals. Probably that'd be my biggest goal right now.
Shane, how do you typically resolve problems?
I'm a very honest guy, so I'd have to, if we had a fight, if we ended up fighting Britain, I'd have to sit us down and have a chat and just talk it through. Just honesty and trusting is.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
James, how do you communicate best? Text, phone, in person, FaceTime?
I'm definitely a more in-person kind of person. I feel like texting is a little impersonal. I definitely prefer talking on the phone, FaceTiming, or just meeting in person is definitely most ideal.
Okay.
Boy, James.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Now, listen to this. At this point right here, you can hear some things. As long as you don't hear anything that's a red flag, you just got to go with your gut feeling right now. That's all the initial meeting a person is about. Do you like what you see, and do you like what you hear? That's all it is in the beginning. So we're going to narrow it down to 2 guys. Now, who would you like to learn more about?
Okay. James and Naeem.
James and Naeem. All right. Now, before you make your final decision, I'm going to send the 3 of you to a special area. I want you to sit down. I want you to get to know each other. Then you're going to come back at the end of this show right here, and then we're going to see. Now, during the date, I want you to ask some more questions, get into it a little bit deeper than you did, and then we're going to come down here, and we're going to find out how it went up there. Britt, come on out. All right, here we go. Well, this is it. Y'all grab a seat. Naeem, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody else happy with the pick? Yeah, that was pretty much a unanimous decision from the crowd, too. So, Britt, what was it about Naeem that made you pick him?
My family's from Jersey, and he's from Jersey. So we have a connection, and he's close to his family. He's straight and upfront. We just connected. It was, it's really weird.
Yeah. We're both Aquarius.
We're both Aquarius.
Both Aquarius?
Both Aquarius, yeah.
So, Naeem, what you think about Britt?
I think I like Britt because she has depth to her personality. And for me, I feel like for instance, I feel like a woman has to have a certain characteristics about her to get the best out of me. And if she don't have that, like some make it 40, some make it 60, but for a woman to really, really get to the surface and bring out my full love potential, need to see certain things in the beginning. And I feel like we have that understanding of each other as far as spirituality and like, you know, those components.
Well, let me ask you this, man. You was up there with 50 dudes. Were you surprised that she chose you?
I mean, I'm never surprised. I just wanted to be the most authentic version of myself. So I just was myself. I didn't think nothing about it, and that was it.
And I think that's what I liked. He just like told me honestly, like, this is what I want, you know, and this many years, and he just was really upfront with me, and I like that. I felt like he's genuine.
Well, see, he tired, though. He at that point. Now, some men get to the point, but see, I tell women all the time, women, you have a biological clock that ticks. Men have a financial clock that ticks. You want to be married, have a baby by 30 or whatever your number is, 33 or 35, or you feel like it's going all wrong. Men don't have those dreams. We got to get our money together at a certain point. And most of us spend the early part of our 20s just blowing it. Just blowing it. God, I did it. And then I looked up and I was 30 and I ain't had no money. And then I got serious about it because I needed to get some more money. And that's what so the financial clock had went off. His has gone off a little bit earlier. His done started clicking at 27. I got to get myself together. And then, in order to be a great man, you have to have a great woman.
Absolutely. Every king needs a queen.
Every king needs a queen.
Right.
You can't play chess without it. You cannot lose the queen or the game gets very, very difficult. So congratulations. What we're going to do is we're going to check back in on you two. We're going to keep up with you to see how this goes. Got any questions? Need some advice from Uncle Steve? Just hit me up. Find out what's going on.
She got young Steve.
She got young Steve? Yeah. You got the 27-year-old Steve.
I'm ready.
Hey, best of luck to both of you. To the party, talking about this, my friends. Sometimes you want to walk in the party and go, hey.
Worry about my life when you come to my rescue 1,000 times. Every other voice, it is a lie. God provides. God provides in ways I can't.
All right, stick and stay for unknown. This is my time. Until next week, if it's the will of the Father, I'll be right here doing it all over again. So bye-bye. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Just when I feel he won't show up on time, God provides. He'll come through when the clouds of doubt rain down on you and test everything you thought you knew. Now you finally see what God can do for you. So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. Watch God provide.